Good afternoon. I've been asked to give you some information about how to do a 2-minute chiropractic lecture. So what I'd like to do first is just give you a little information about what the chiropractic lecture is about, why you're doing a 2-minute lecture, and then how you conduct it. And first of all, the most important thing to realize is that the 2-minute lecture is your in-office half-hour or hour-long program condensed down to 2 minutes in a way that it's so simple anybody can understand it. And that's really the biggest thing, making sure that it's understandable. So I'm sure you've heard the old expression of KISS, which some people think means keep it simple, stupid. And I'm going to change that a bit, because what you want to do is keep it stupid simple. So you're going to act as if you're speaking to a 7-year-old and giving them information about how to better take care of their bodies, and making sure that they're understanding it by asking questions and expecting answers. And when you get a good answer, you give praise. That helps to build the understanding within that 7-year-old. Now, if you're doing this in your office with a 7-year-old, you always make sure that you have the parent in place as well, because what you're really doing is educating the parent and not the 7-year-old, because parents understand 7-year-old level. And that's what we want to do, is keep it stupid simple. So what we're going to do is we're going to practice a little bit about how you would do this. Now, one of the places you might want to put yourself in your mind is on a soccer field in the bleachers, talking to the parents and having the parent tell you, oh, Johnny has a problem with this or that, and can you help that? And what you do is you call Johnny over. Johnny, come on over here. Hi, I'm Dr. Greg, and Mom asked me to talk to you for a minute about the problem that you've been having, and what I want to do first is see if we can understand why your body's not working properly. So, did you learn in school what part of the body controls the rest of the body? What's the most important thing? What do you think? The brain. Very good. So, if the brain is the most important part of the body and it controls everything and how it works, how do you suppose the brain talks to the body? Do you know what that is? Nerves. Oh, you really learned well in school. Very, very good. So the brain talks to the body through the nerves, tells the body everything it needs to do, tells the body how to heal and how to get well and how to fix anything that goes wrong. Did you know that? Yes. And that's actually how the body's supposed to work. Now, when that's not working, what do you suppose is happening? Are the brain and body communicating? Are they talking to each other? Right, probably not. So we have to discover where the interference or the interruption in the message is coming from, so we can find that and either remove it or reduce it, make it less. Doesn't that make sense? If we can help the brain and the body to talk to each other better, that the body knows what to do, how to fix itself, and the brain can tell it what it needs. Doesn't that make a lot of sense to you? Yeah, me too. So what we do as chiropractors is we find where in the nerve system there's either a pressure from the bones being in the spine being misaligned and causing pressure on the nerves, or if there's something that's causing the brain and body to not talk to each other that we can help. Doesn't that make a lot of sense to you? Yeah, me too. So what we do in our practice work as a chiropractor is we help the body to heal. So it doesn't matter so much how you feel, because you can not feel anything and have problems in your nervous system that are making your body work less than good. But if we can fix things and get your body healing, isn't it better when your body heals itself? Absolutely. You're really good at this. So what I'm going to suggest that we do is we're going to bring you over to our office and we're going to check your spine to see if there's any place where there's a block between your brain and your body back to your brain. And if we can remove that interference, remove that blockage, your body can be healthier, and maybe you'll even play soccer better. So what do you think of that? Great. You want to do that? Perfect. Mom, why don't we make an appointment to bring Johnny by to see if he shows indications of misalignments in his spine and what we can do to help to get his body working better. So that's your 2-minute in a nutshell introduction to chiropractic. Now, I want you to notice that I didn't use words like subluxation or anything that was too scientific, because remember, I'm speaking to a 7-year-old. And that 7-year-old's not going to get that stuff. Not that it isn't important, and when you get them into the office, you're going to hit the mother with all the big words to let her know that you're intelligent, that you went to doctor school, that you know all the big words, and you know exactly what they mean and what they're supposed to do for you. but it's most important that they understand the basis and the purpose of chiropractic care, which is restore communication between the brain and the body back to the brain so that healing can happen. So break it down and make it simple. Keep it stupid simple. Thanks for listening, and I hope you guys have a great practice.